guys, welcome. I have something on my shirt, okay? I'm a mom of 2 toddlers, so there's always something on my shirt. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2. And I thought I would take you along this weekend as we celebrate my sister-in-law getting married. Super, super excited for her, and yeah, thought I would take you along. So far, I went and got my hair done yesterday, so it is a lot lighter than it has been in a while, so I'm super happy with it. And then went and got my nails and my toes done with my sister-in-laws and my mother-in-law and some other people last night. Our dresses are like a dusty, sagey color, so I thought this like nudie peach color would go well. And now we're just like getting all the things ready. I'm currently making the kiddos lunch because they're gonna have lunch and then they're gonna go down for their naps and then hopefully stay asleep until it's time for us to go to the rehearsal dinner tonight, which is at 5. Rehearsal and then rehearsal dinner. And yeah, we're just kind of like getting all the things going. I have literally a huge list of everything we need to take with us because we're all in the wedding. My husband and I are standing up in the wedding, and then my kiddos are the ring bearer and the flower girl. So there's just like a lot that we're working with here. Let me show you. So my parents are coming to kind of like help with the kids. So this is the bag they're gonna take to the church. So after my kiddos, do their duties, then I've got like all of the different snacks in here, literally fruit snacks. We never get fruit snacks, but it's literally bribing. Just a bunch of different snacks in here and a snack tray for my daughter, or a snack cup. And then we have extra clothes for both the kids. We've got these 2 little snack juices. We've got Curious George and the Movie Chase because, again, provisions, diapers, and wipes back there. This bag is full of literally stuff for them to do at the church. So there's books with like flaps or finding compartments. I literally stuck like the Amazon and the Walmart like toy guide in here. This is a cute little book that has like find it things, the mess-free little Paw Patrol, Band-Aids, bibs, Kleenexes, all of that is in there for my parents. And then we have their attire. So here's my daughter's little flower girl dress. That's my son's ring bearer shirt. They're here because I need to steam them. Also, pimple patches, because of course I literally got a pimple. Oops, I forgot to take this upstairs. I'll show you. I have like a bag of stuff that I am taking with me, like to get ready. And then it's also the groom's like birthday today, so we got him some candy, some baseball cards, an Amazon gift card. We still need to write in this birthday card for him. And then this is going with my husband, so it's my son's like bow tie, suspenders, his pants are in here, his socks are in here, a lint roller. We are washing his shoes, and then I need to put those in here. So like I said, tomorrow the kids are coming with my parents to the wedding, so I packed them a little lunch to eat on the way. Got mandarin oranges, pretzel thins, cheese stick, green beans, and then the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that will need to be thawed. Hello, it is a few days later now. I think I last vlogged on Friday, and I said that I was going to show you what like my sister-in-law's wedding and stuff, and I didn't really get any footage at all because we were just living in the moment. I can insert a few pictures here. But we had a good time. It was a beautiful wedding. She was a beautiful bride. I'm super excited for her and her new husband. And I just love them both very much, and so do my kiddos. But yeah, so now it is Monday morning. My husband just went to the gym, and the kids and I are playing outside, hence the chaos. But yeah, today on the agenda we have my son's speech. I need to get a couple things ready for the little nature co-op because we have our next meeting on Thursday. I can show you kind of what we're doing for our next meeting. And then, yeah, the rest of the week, my husband works a 48, so he works Tuesday, Wednesday, and then, I'm losing a shoe over here. You lost a shoe! Anyway, so my husband works a 48 Tuesday, Wednesday, so it's just me and the kids. My son has his last t-ball, his last t-ball practice on Wednesday, and then his last t-ball game on Saturday, which is crazy that it's already over. And then, yeah, I don't know. We have a birthday party on Friday, so we need to get like a card and stuff for that. While my son and husband are at speech, my daughter and I will probably go grocery shopping. And yeah, we'll just see where the days, the weeks take us. But here's where we are today. It's about 10:30 almost. My daughter is taking her morning nap. I need to go get her up in a moment. But right now I am currently working on examples of the crafts that we are using for the nature class on Thursday. And so for the little kids, we are doing a kind of like pumpkin guts, like sensory bin type, or like sensory bag type of thing. And then for the bigger kids, we are just doing a like pumpkin guts on a plate type of thing. So I literally just have orange paper plates, and I have, you can use like brown construction paper. I don't have any, so I just took this construction paper and colored it brown. Now I glued it to the top here. And then basically what I am gonna do inside is glue on some pumpkin string, or I'm sorry, some pumpkin seeds, and then some little orange yarn, so it'll kind of look like the inside of a pumpkin. And then I have this pipe cleaner here, which I am going to twist around and around, and that'll be kind of like the little like vine of the pumpkin, like so cute. I'm literally using tape because I just do not feel like messing with, what's it called? Oh yeah, glue at the moment. So there's that, and then I need to get orange yarn, so I'll do that. And then the other one that we're doing for the little kids, like I already said, is like the inside of a pumpkin. And so for that one, I'm trying to like debate how I want to do it. I think that I'm just going to do like a sandwich Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to do the yarn and the pumpkin seeds in there with probably some like water and baby oil or something, or like, what is that called? Canola oil. I thought it would be cute to like kind of cut out a hole in one of these and then put the bag like inside here, and then put this one over so then you can squish it and touch it. But I don't know, if we're being honest, I don't really feel like that much. Yeah, I'm just working on that, getting the books all ready, putting everything new that I need in like the communal bin, and then when I wake my daughter up in like 5 minutes, we are gonna head to Aldi, so that'll be fun. It is the next day. It is currently Tuesday now. My daughter is down for her morning nap. I keep trying to like get rid of her morning nap because she'll be 16 months old actually tomorrow. But I swear she's just one of those kiddos who's gonna need her morning nap, like the 2 naps a day, a little bit longer, which is fine. Totally fine. So she is down for her morning nap. My son and I have been working on Homeschool. He is over here working on a little like Halloween sticker book right now. So we're still using the ABC See, Hear, Do curriculum. And basically the way that we're using it is we do one kind of like letter we focus on a week. But we did take kind of 2 weeks off in the beginning of the month just because it was his birthday and then it was my birthday. And then we kind of did like half a week the other week because then we had my sister-in-law's wedding and all of the festivities for that. So basically this week we kind of just like caught up on everything that we needed to do. So we were working on the letter S. So we basically finished that today. And so then for the rest of the week, I'm actually just going to focus on shapes with him. He knows a couple of his shapes, but I really would love to help him know more of his shapes. So that is what I'm kind of practicing today. So I will show you kind of how we did our shapes and practicing them and how we practiced them this morning. And then right now I'm setting up another activity for him, which in retrospect, I would have loved to have this already set up. But that's like the beauty of homeschool, is just being able to be flexible and kind of set up what works for your kid and what they need to practice. And since it is the, use your words and tell me you need help. What are those? That's the witch's shirt. And since it is the end of October, I thought it's fun to kind of like make our shape practice themed with the holiday and the season. And honestly, that is something that I so love and enjoy, is doing seasonal themed things. So being able to do all of the pumpkin and Halloween themed like shape activities is right up my alley. To show you what we did in homeschool today. So the first thing we did is our normal like calendar time, and then I went and took the letter cards from our curriculum. So it has the letter and then it has like the motion to make the sound, and I took out all the ones that we've done so far, which is A, C, M, S, and T. And we practiced those, and then I did this thing where I like laid them out and he would flip them over and like tell me the letter or the sound that they made. We did that, and then we read the book, which it's not in here anymore, but it's Shake My Sillies Out, because we went over S one more time. And then after we did that, we practiced our shapes. So to practice our shapes, I made the shape on this board. So for example, I would do a circle, and then he did it on this one with his finger, and he would make the circle. For the ones that he didn't really know, I would make the shape and then help him like trace it with his finger on that one. And then we did this little match the pumpkins. So there were shapes, outlines, and then the little shape pumpkins. We talked about what shape they were and we glued them into the correct place. The last thing we did for homeschool today was I took contact paper and we made these shape pumpkins, and then he's got a bunch of little shapes, and he ended up matching the shapes and putting them on the correct pumpkin. And we talked about what shapes they were. Easton, what shape? Oh, that's not the right shape, sorry. Does that one match? Heart, square, circle, triangle. Not done yet. You have more. She can help? Yeah. 5 now, and I am making myself an iced coffee. This recipe, I think I've shared before, but it's like the shaken oat milk espresso kind of like knockoff from Starbucks. So I usually take a blender bottle and then I put brown sugar, vanilla syrup, and I brew an espresso pod over it. I only do 1 shot of espresso. You could probably do like 2 or 3 depending on how much caffeine you need. And then I put a lot of ice in here. And then I shake it, hence the shaken oat milk espresso, and hence why I do it in a blender bottle, because it's easier. You want a snack? Okay. And then sometimes I'll do like all new ice in here, because obviously this ice gets smaller from the hot coffee that's now cold, but I just don't feel like doing that today. So then I transfer it to a cup. Again, you don't have to do this, but I just like the aesthetic of a different cup. And then I add oat milk over it. You also could do any other type of milk, whole milk, almond milk, whatever. But I'm gonna use oat milk. I don't actually have a lot left. I thought I had more than I actually do. But yeah, then you add as much. It makes such a pretty little swirly design. And then I just mix it all together, and it's a little perfect afternoon pick-me-up. Speaking of afternoon pick-me-up, it's much needed. This time of day, kind of like the afternoon time, is always hardest when my husband's on shift. Perfect. And then you can kind of adjust the amount of, you know, sweetness if you want to add more syrup or more oat milk. I'm also going to make my son a snack. I'm going to make him a little graham cracker with peanut butter situation. But this time of day, when my husband is on shift, more so specifically when he's working a 48, is always hard, because I've already done so much of the day solo parenting already, and I still have the rest of the day to solo parent. And then I don't know, it's just like hard because I don't have, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have like I don't even know, like looking forward to like my husband coming home type of thing. Like I don't have that. I don't have it's coming. I don't have, you know, like the excitement of him coming home and being able to look forward to like unwinding with him at night. It's just all me. And then I also, being a fire wife, right? Like normally at this time of day, you're like, okay, well, at least tomorrow morning he'll be home. I don't have that either, because he won't be home until Thursday morning. So it's all of that that also kind of sucks, for lack of better words. And so I don't know, I just find myself feeling very like, I don't even know the words, like just not in a good mood, because like I just said, all of those things, like I don't have it to look forward to. And then usually at like this time tomorrow, on like the second half of the 48, I do start to be like, okay, feeling hopeful because he'll be home tomorrow morning or whatever it may be. But that's just kind of like the price I pay being like a firefighter wife and being a fire family. Some things that I do try to do are make myself a yummy drink as like a little pick-me-up. Or just like have things to look forward to, you know, like maybe the kids and I will go on a nice afternoon walk. Maybe I have a show that I'm looking forward to watching when the kids go to bed, and it's a show that maybe he doesn't like to watch, so it's kind of like me time. Maybe I plan to just take a nice everything shower and relax. Again, trying to find those like joys that I can give myself. If any of that even made sense, I don't know. I'm gonna give my son his snack. I might feed my sourdough starter, and then it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I clean the bathrooms. I clean the upstairs bathroom. I need to clean the downstairs bathroom. So I'm gonna try to do all of that before my daughter wakes up from her nap. This is a really fun fall sensory activity we did. We took a couple mini pumpkins. I put it in a tray. I sprinkled a ton of baking soda over them. And then I took vinegar. I put it in this little bowl. And then I mixed in some red and some yellow food coloring. And I made it orange. And then after it's orange, you can take tweezers or spoons, or not tweezers. What are those things called? Like the eyedropper type things, or spoons, or even like the medicine thingy-majigs that they come with, like the infant medicines, anything like that, to then transfer the vinegar onto the baking soda and the pumpkins, and it creates a like little exploding reaction that kids, or at least I found that kids love, and it's something that occupies them for so long. You can even continue to add more baking soda or more vinegar. For homeschool. My daughter is currently napping, and I am getting ready to do homeschool with my son. So I think I said this yesterday because I was in the same space prepping for homeschool tomorrow like I am today. But typically I will kind of like have everything ready for homeschool already. But that is just not the case this week, and that's okay, because that's the whole point of homeschool, is just being able to be flexible. Here comes my son. But we are still working on shapes this week, trying to incorporate just like, you know, festive fun. So we're kind of doing shapes with pumpkins and Halloween things this week. So I ended up buying this big old bag of foam shapes on Amazon. And then I found this, it's kind of like a color by shape jack-o'-lantern on Pinterest. But instead of having him color, I'm going to have him put the correct color shape. So I am just working on sticking the ones up top that match. And then I'm trying to, yeah, and then you're going to do it. And then I'm trying to kind of count like how many I need. Oops, I think those are supposed to be rectangles. How many I need, or like where he's gonna end up putting all the shapes. And then I also found these little Play-Doh mats that were also free. Yeah, you're gonna do it in a minute. So let me show you those really fast. The robot vacuum's going. But I found these shape cards and I'm laminating them. They were free on Pinterest, but I'm using them as like Play-Doh mats. So I'm not going to use all of the shapes because I'm not really trying to teach him a rhombus or an octagon yet. but you know, like an oval and a star and a rectangle, we're gonna use them as Play-Doh mats. So I'm gonna get out our Play-Doh and we're gonna make the shape and then put it over the pumpkin shape. So I'm working on that right now, and then for homeschool, we'll probably still do our circle time, and then we will read a book about pumpkins before, and then we'll go over like our letters still, and then we'll go over our shapes, and then we will do kind of these activities. Where do you need everything? It's 6 o'clock now. My son is watching plays. We just got home from t-ball practice. It was his last t-ball practice. And now we are home. I am making dinner. We are honestly just having leftovers. I have some elbow noodles that I need to open. So they're just gonna split those. I have some meatballs. I'm literally gonna do a can of green beans. And then we have some fruit. That's gonna be dinner for the kids. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I'm honestly like not really even hungry right now. So I don't even know if I'm gonna eat, or maybe I will wait until they go to bed to eat. I have no idea. But I'm just coming on here to end the vlog. I think I showed everything that we did in homeschool today. We just did our little circle time. We reviewed the letters that we've done so far, and then we worked on shapes again. I think I vlogged us doing this, but here it is all finished. It had the shapes, and I put like the color coded up there, and then he matched the shapes to make the jack-o'-lantern faces. And then we had these little like pumpkin jack-o'-lantern face cards that we made Play-Doh shapes out of, which I don't think I filmed any of that, but I did do that, and that was basically homeschool today. But gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.